Let's finish up by taking a look at how we can annotate our takes just to give us a little bit more information about what's going on. So there may be some cases where we have a lot of takes in our scene, and maybe there are some pieces we don't really know what is changing between takes. It's aside from just seeing it visually, so we can put a little bit more information to give us a little bit more help. So let's say that for this counter, we'll go to the main take, and let's say the bevel on that, or the fillet, is 1.5 roughly. So I'm going to go to that counter, and let's go to tags, and I'm just going to add an annotation tag. And I'm going to say fillet at 1.5, and I'll call this sharper. Okay, so we've added that annotation. If you hover over that, you can see that there. Now we go back to takes, and let's come down to the counter edge where the counter is much wider. So what I want to do is go down with that annotation tag still selected. You can see it's grayed out because we're on a new take. All we have to do is override that. And for this one, I think we're at 10.5. So we'll say softer fillet at 10.5. Okay, so we'll go back to takes, and we'll come back to the main take, and you can see we get a little bit more information about our what's going on. So if we change to our counter edge, you can see if I didn't have that, maybe if I'm not the one that worked on this file, but I'm bringing it in, and I start to click through these takes, it might not be completely clear what's going on, but here you can see very quickly without having to go into the objects what's happening. So this has a sharper fillet on the edge, and this take, you can see it's softer. So all you really have to do is add an annotation tag to your objects, and then you just have to override that annotation text and go in and change that text. Okay, so hopefully this course kind of give you a good overview of what you can do with takes. It's really a great workflow, especially if you're creating different variations and you want to iterate very quickly, you want to see the changes very quickly. You can go in and do that. Obviously we use some simple assets here, but you can get very complex with what's involved in the overrides, and then also your render settings, and you can render out those different takes very, very quickly and render them at different resolutions with different render settings if you like. So hope you've enjoyed going through the last several lessons looking at takes in Cinema 4D. Definitely try those out next time you're working in the application. Thanks. We'll see you next time.